Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Parma career mode, and here we are, pretty much the last 10 hours of the summer transfer window. Of course, we have pretty much signed all the players that we want at the moment. Of course, Baldanzi went out injured for 3 months with a broken toe, but we did sign a replacement. His name is Val Pado. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So that's pretty much it. We have 5 more million euros to spend pretty much. Hopefully we're going to use that money in the January transfer window just in case if things happen within our squad. But I hope, of course, we will spend that money for sure. But at the moment, we just need to reserve that money for something else. Hopefully in January we can make an additional signing, whether if it's a defender, midfielder, or striker. Hopefully that signing, that money that we reserve, we are going to use that money very accordingly. So looking at our squad right now, of course, so far our squad has been tremendously improved in a lot of ways. Of course, you can technically say that the overall rating probably went down a little bit, but honestly, we have a younger squad. We have a squad with great potential, and at the same time, a squad that might be very willing or hungry to win more games. And of course, those young players are going to use those inexperience turn into experience in the future. But I don't know if we talked about this in the previous episode, but Buffon retired 2 days ago. And I just got to say, this guy is a legend, a living legend. As a living legend, of course, the first game I ever saw him play was the 2006 World Cup. I was only 7-year-old. Of course, he made quite a lot of saves that game, but at the same time, I think he was very renowned as an Italian football player. Of course, a generational player, goalkeeper in the modern goalkeeper era, and retiring at the age of 44. He has pretty much achieved everything, winning a World Cup, Champions League, Serie A. I don't think he went abroad to play any other team. I'm not quite sure if it ever happens to him. But honestly, he had a very good career, and all the best to him in the future. And somehow, I did sell him in this career mode. He's still playing in this career mode, so I'm sure it will be his last his last season in the game. So right here in the first game of the episode against Inter Milan. And of course, the game is tied 2-2, putting a man at the corner with Romano dribble on the left-hand side. Nobody can catch him. He's not the fastest player, but he has the determination to dribble all the way to the other side of the pitch. And Esposito scoring a late winner. New signing scoring a late winner. This guy has been very impressive. Every time he comes on, he definitely can make an impact right now. It's a very, very good rotation between him and also Pellegrini up front. But right there, 3-2 was the final score. Volpato scoring the first goal, and later on, Esposito scoring the other 2 goals to seal the win. 3-2 was a very epic game. Back and forth game a lot of times where we score one, they score one, and then we score one again. They score one, and we find a winner. And honestly, losing the first game, I believe, in the league, and right now winning back-to-back games already, 6 points. But honestly, I don't know. In terms of the prediction, I hope we are going to end up top 6. That's what we're aiming for. But right now, it looks like we are heading towards that kind of a right direction. Scoring the first goal right here, 32 minutes in. Esposito, this guy cannot be stopped at the moment. We're playing against Venezia. Scoring the first goal, and later on, here comes Volpato. And this guy is definitely living up the hype. Thank God I signed him to replace Baldanzi again. Similar replica, left-footed player. Very good on the ball and also his shot as well. Of course, better than Antonucci at the moment, but Volpato is certainly the type of player that I actually prefer over Antonucci at the moment. At least Volpato, he is a much taller player than Antonucci, a much stronger player on the ball as well. And right now, third game in this episode against Lecce. I think that's how you pronounce his name right here. With a 4-5-1-1, 4-5-1 formation again. Pellegrini getting his start, and also Antonucci getting his start as well. I mean, right now we just need to rotate the squad once in a while. I don't think we are going to be any cup competition very early on, I believe, the second round. I think we will go into the competition as a second round, which I believe it would be taking place in November of the game. And right now it's only in September. We scored the first goal very early on from a corner kick, and later on in the second half, Leshy scored an equalizer. It was a counter attack again. It was a very unfortunate goal to concede, and Ruggeri on the left hand side to Bastoni powers that one. Scoring a goal 2-1, 78 minutes in, taking a lead, and we still have 12 more minutes to go, and somehow that was the last goal that we scored in this game. 2-1, and a very good game as well. Winning 4 games in a row at the moment, sitting at second with 12 points. Right now we're playing against Fiorentina, and of course making a little bit of adjustment here. Barba, yes, he is, I was thinking about selling him at one point, but I decided to use him or keep him. Having that kind of a left-footed left center back, it's always nice, to be honest, with the way how you want to play. Try and play off on the back more smoothly. Of course, you want to pick a player with the right, with the right feet. And Fiorentina has the first chance. We couldn't really bury any chances, unfortunately. Here comes Amrabat, who, of course, in real life had quite a lot of links with real life Manchester United. Hopefully he does not sign for United, because he's a pretty good player, to be honest. And right here, despite Fiorentina having quite a lot of chances in the first time, finally they broke through the deadlock with a very long range shot right there. We conceded the first goal very early on, not quite ideal, and later on we got the ball in the middle of the park. Dispossess the possession. And later on, Fopados assisting Romano, this guy scoring his first goal for the club. Of course, he sustained a very unfortunate injury in the last season, where I thought he could play a little bit more games, but unfortunately it didn't quite happen to him. But it was very nice for Pado, knowing that he hasn't been scoring for the club, being the youngest in the club as well, and being the first youth player being called up. And he couldn't really score a goal until today. And Esposito, again, this guy is just the king of tapped in. I don't care what you guys have to say about, sweaty goals, tapped in, or last minute tapped in whatsoever. As long he get himself into a good position, a nice position, and buries that one, and to win us game. 85 minutes in, again, a sweaty goal, Ginotto to Esposito, and we done it. 2-1 again. Another amazing game, another very realistic scoreline, which I do adore. And heading to the month of October, we're gonna play one more game anyway. And looking at the monthly scouting report, and not a surprise again. I mean, not being able to scout anybody. The top potential that we got is 88 at the moment. So it's not quite of a good scene. I mean, I thought we could probably sign another youngster very early on, but unfortunately that would not be the case. So last game in the episode right here against Salernitana, I believe so. We're sitting at first right now, so I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. Winning 5 games in a row already with 15 points, if I remember correctly, I think. Is it? No, 4 games in a row. Is it 4 games in a row or 5 games in a row? I forgot. But match day 7, traveling away from home this time. 9 minutes in, here comes Ginotto to Pellegrini on the left-hand side. Good dribbling, looking for a tapped in. Fopato again. Good signing. I forgot how much we signed him. 5 million plus, something like that. But this guy is, thank God, we all signed him in the end. Ginotto, despite not scoring any goal, but providing quite a lot of assists since his first 7 games for the club, and finally scoring his first goal for the club. It was a very simple counter-attack. 23 minutes in, we made it 2-0 at the moment. Looking very good right here. 26 minutes in, here comes Pellegrini. Sweats it to O'Day. I think I know how to pronounce some of the guy's name right now. O'Day instead of O'Day. I think O'Day is it's a much better pronunciation than O'Day. But 3-0 already, and later on, Ginotto scoring another one right here. 2 goals for him today. and we have extended the lead right here to 4-0. 30 minutes in, we pretty much have won the game already and trying to get a clean sheet. But unfortunately, in the last minute right here, yep, it's just kind of a tradition now where we have to concede one goal in every game, no matter how well the game is doing. Well, there you go. Winning all 5 games today. It was a pleasure. It was an honor at the same time. 18 points, sitting at the top of the league table. I'm very happy about that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.